9 things I wish I was taught in school about growth and marketing. 1. Generating traffic from search engines like Google. In today's world, it is very important for kids to understand how search engine optimization works. Why a particular bakery shows up when you search for bakeries on Google, and what role content plays in it. If students know how basic SEO works, they can start creating content and drive traffic very early on. 2. Power of content creation and building a personal brand. Personal branding means how you can create content about everyday things that you are learning, that other people will be interested in consuming. For example, if you are someone who loves creating handwritten notes for yourself, you can make it shareable with other people with an interest in the same subject matter and project yourself as an expert in that particular domain. You can do this through blogs, short videos, etc. 3. Understanding numbers and analyzing them so they work for you. So much of the math we learn in school or college feels almost inapplicable after we graduate. If we were taught to understand numbers and build correlations, that would make us analytical thinkers and help us more in the long term. If math were taught in a more real-life scenario, it would become way more powerful. If you can teach yourself how to understand the numbers, like how many impressions you got, how many likes, if there is any correlation between the impressions and the number of likes, etc., that would be very useful to you. 4. How to make new friends and the art of networking with people. Something I was never taught was how to make friends and network with people. It is one of the most important and fundamental skills that everybody needs to possess, but only a few are born with it. Students should be taught how to approach people, help them get in touch, how to start a conversation or talk in a room where no one is talking. All these skills can be taught, and schools should be focusing on this, because it's what helps you evolve as a person going forward. 5. Copywriting. Copywriting is the ability to write content that makes people act, putting your ideas into words and pushing it out in a way that it creates an impact. Copywriting is basic psychology, how a change in wording can change everything for you, and it is a skill that must be taught in school very early on. 6. Collaborations are everything. One of the fundamental things that schools can do is organize assignments and competitions for groups rather than solo students. That way, students are able to understand how to work with other people, handle what another person wants with what they want, figure out what is their strength and what their teammates' strengths are. It's a great building exercise for working in a team and together finding a solution to a problem. This will help kids evolve to become good partners later on. 7. Learning how people behave and how they make decisions. Understanding human psychology, what people do and why they do it. Teaching students basic psychology will help them become better humans and make better decisions. 8. Brand building. People don't buy anything, people buy a brand. To build a successful business, you have to build a brand. Why do people want to buy an iPhone instead of a Micromax? How a brand name impacts its business is something that must be taught in school. 9. Basics of economics teaching. Kids, how numbers work, how economics work, basics of economics, savings, investment, etc., is very crucial. Inflation as a topic is something that schools need to teach kids very early on. The biggest problem I have with the education system is that they don't teach kids how money works, and that needs to change.